think I'm weird and they don't really like me. Cause I can fuck your bitch and fuck your mom and auntie.
YouTube has been such a huge platform for more than a decade now, and because it's such a huge and lucrative platform, I mean, kids these days always
another
talk about how
Iceberg
they want to be
video.
YouTubers, which there are plenty of people willing to do dumb trends on YouTube for views and attention, and in this Iceberg, we're going to cover most of these trends.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more.
ASMR, also known as Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is that tingling sensation starts at the back of your scalp, then it just kind of goes down along your neck and then into your spine. You know, it's like getting goosebumps or getting piss shivers, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, these ASMR videos have been wildly popular on YouTube, where people would rub up against the microphone, they would whisper stuff into the microphone, and like tap their nails on stuff like... People would play with slime or pretend to put makeup on the viewer. Some of my favorite ASMR videos are the ones where they'd crush soap shavings or type on high-end keyboards that have been like lubricated and like flesh stretched out, you know what I mean? I also like watching ASMR PC builds because I'm a virgin. Most of these videos would bust out the 2 mics with like the fake ears and everything, so you can get the real binaural experience. Some would even combine genres by making ASMR mukbang videos, so you can
mukbangs are weird.
Like
now mukbangs are
HD,
fucking weird.
Ultra resolution, and now with the rise of ASMR videos on YouTube, there have also been a
Hearing
lot
somebody
of
eat is
girlfriend
crazy.
roleplay ASMR videos where women would whisper into the microphone, saying sweet nothings, pretending to be like the viewer's girlfriend, and they'd tell the viewer how much they love them and like they're a good boy and everything.
I only do this because I love you, and I want to make sure that you're prepared for the day.
ASMR, girlfriend wakes up on top of you, kisses, cuddling,
Like
wholesome. F for A. ASMR, girlfriend gives you a wonderful massage. ASMR, goth girl sits on your lap during the tension, asking you out, teasing, friends to lovers. There's also a lot of mommy ASMR videos for that Freudian experience.
But there still isn't a boy better than you, because you're the #1 good boy in the whole wide world. Aw, sweetie. Did that cheer you up? Getting called a good boy by me?
And if there's gonna be girlfriend role-playing videos, why not have some more risque content? You're quite big down there. Your cute nurse gives you a naughty examination. 18+ ASMR. ASMR dog girl's meal.
Hey yo! Hey, what the fuck?
Corpse husband dominates like
what the fuck?
Even K-pop idols
Yo!
have jumped on the trend to make ASMR videos so that the fan experience could get a little more parasocial. And like, of course, other content creators have made ASMR videos. Like Sniper Wolf probably made ASMR videos. I know Pokimane made ASMR videos. Mukbangs are videos where people would eat their meals in front
ASMR
of a
section
camera,
in the Twitch
talking
category
to the viewer,
is
telling stories,
softcore
maybe spilling a little bit of tea, and eating these humongous ass meals. It was popularized in South Korea as most people live stream their meals on Twitch and other live streaming services, and it grew to become one of the most popular genres of videos on YouTube. Now, most mukbang videos have degenerated into clickbaiting people eating shit tons of food, and like sometimes they clickbait like slicing live animals on camera or stuffing their face full of like cheese and whatnot. And, you know, mukbangs aren't for everyone. I personally can't stand the sights and sounds of people just like chewing their mouth and like having food and stuff all over their face. And, and like some of the food they eat is like absolutely insane. Deep fried blue Takis, the entire cast of Little Mermaid, mountains of melted cheese. I got my twin brother here who made a cheese fountain that broke down on a video. Big ass Cheeto schlongs, piles and piles of instant noodles. And to just highlight some of the most notable mukbangers, we got my man the big man himself, Nikocado Avocado. I made a whole entire Iceberg video on this guy, but he's basically just a mukbanger who's transformed into this like huge drama monster on the internet who consumes literal like loads of fast, like $1,000 worth of fast food for views and attention, and he always acts delusional about why he's gaining weight when his literal job is to eat fast food on camera. He's always getting into drama. He's getting into drama with his husband, with other content creators. And we also got Zach Choi, who is a mukbanger with 20 million subscribers, and he specializes more in the ASMR type videos that I mentioned earlier. He also never speaks a single word on camera, which he even keeps up when he collaborates with other mukbangers to keep the feast more sensual. I also love his thumbnails where he's like deep throating big ass deep fried Cheetos or mozzarella sticks and whatnot. And the last mukbang we're going to talk about is Matt Stoney. He's not really like a traditional mukbang YouTuber because he's a well-known competitive eater. And he's actually the 5th ranked competitive eater on the Major League Eating Contest, and he has a YouTube channel with 16.2 million subscribers. And some of his popular videos include most Korean fire noodles ever eaten, 15 packs, epic chili cheese fries, 10,120 calories, 20,000 calorie Super Bowl challenge, wings, Doritos, and pizza. He knows his thing about stuffing food down his throat. Dude like shreds meals in like minutes, and he somehow keeps his nice stick figure physique. You know, he probably eats more than Nikocado Avocado. The Harlem Shake. This is a classic trend back in like, almost a decade ago, 2013. And the trend is formed around the song Harlem Shake, which I'm sure you've heard of, but I can't play it on this video because of copyright reasons. So it usually starts with some guy dancing in like the middle of a group or something. No one really pays attention to him. And he's kind of wearing like this outrageous costume, maybe like a helmet or something. Then once the beat drops, the entire crowd starts dancing and doing random shit. You know, it's like random dancing from iCarly or whatever. And people would often wear like weird ass costumes, or sometimes be half naked for the clickbait. And when I say everyone, I mean goddamn everyone did this trend. The Norwegian Army, Frontier Flight 157, yeah, an actual commercial flight. They did the Harlem Shake in Legos. My middle school did it. Probably all of the schools in America did the Harlem Shake. And this trend was actually started by a channel, Disaster Music, who would later on have a successful YouTube career as Filthy Frank, who would then later move on to have a successful career as Joji. And Filthy Frank's version of Harlem Shake was kind of different from what became popular. In this iteration, it's just 4 dudes, including Pink Guy and like some Power Rangers, some weird ass dude in like a Buddha costume. They start by humping the air at the beginning of the song, but then when the beat drops, they start doing this like weird spasm. It's pretty crazy to think how Joji has been so successful on the internet and in his music career as well. The Ice Bucket Challenge. This is pretty self-explanatory to what the challenge is. You just pour a bucket of ice water over your head. And this challenge has actually been around since the 90s, where people would challenge each other to dump ice water or to donate money to charity. And it wasn't until 2015 where we got the most popular and mainstream iteration of the Ice Bucket Challenge, where the challenge became associated with ALS. And this challenge went super viral. Every celebrity, every goddamn figure with a semblance of like influence on the world did this challenge. And you know what? I'm running it back. All right, Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm nominating Tuv, Wendigoon, and Fox Akimbo.
Oh no!
Do the challenge, or you gotta donate to ALS.
Why was it green?
Who pissed in my bucket?
Nigga did the ice piss challenge.
Commentary videos. This is probably still one of the most popular video genres on this platform. Commentary channels are pretty broad in how they present their content. You could technically claim that these Iceberg videos could be commentary channel videos.
Bangers.
And this genre is very popular because of how vague
commentary channels carry YouTube literally right now.
Channels I can think off the top of my head is like Some Ordinary Gamers, Moist Critical, and other channels like that. And yeah, where they just mostly talk about internet drama or world news and like give their own opinions and thoughts about it. Now, because the genre is so broad in how it presents its content, you could get videos where it's just some dude surfing on CSGO or to little avatars wiggling around on the camera, those PNG YouTubers, to literal 4-hour documentaries that rival shit you can see in the theaters. However, for the most part, if you're gonna look up commentary videos, the most
4-hour
documentaries
documentaries about fucking
CS:GO surfing, at least back in like 2016.
information I don't even need to
commentary
know
videos
about.
have been getting some flack because it's mostly just people giving their opinions online, and they usually focus on internet drama or some stuff that really doesn't matter at all. Like some commentary channels just shit on other people for no justifiable reason, and most of the time they're also clickbaiting other big popular content streamers. And the actual commentary that they give on these channels could sometimes be the most surface level, useless information that you could get. It's mostly just like stuff they read on an article online.
So if you guys didn't know, Corpse has a disease in his throat, which makes him sound like that, which basically makes him sound like how he sounds. Not knocking that a man's voice made him famous, because honestly, it's not my opinion that really makes me that famous, you know.
Hey, I mean, not to say that I'm any better, and like usually they start out the video self-promoting some random bullshit that they want to get out of the way before talking about the actual video.
But first, I just want to give you 3 minutes of useless information about myself personally, such as my Twitch, my Twitter, and what's been going on with my neighbor's dog, with the ultimate intention of stretching this video out to 15 minutes.
Well, speaking of self-promo, don't forget to check out my Patreon.
Yo, damn shit is about to happen. Check out my Patreon so you can get exclusive updates on when my videos will finally come out, exclusive content that I won't upload onto YouTube, early access to my videos when they finally come out.
Get your shit off.
I'm gonna single out Sunny V2. His ninja video where he tries to paint Ninja as like this deadbeat Fortnite streamer who began acting family friendly just for the sole purpose to make more money is kind of weird. He basically complained that Ninja doesn't act like how he used to be, where he was super toxic and would like scream at kids.
That was, I ain't gonna lie, that was classic Ninja. I ain't gonna lie.
Ninja for some reason.
Ninja, a plush ninja in their 1 year. Ninja pacifiers. I want your baby sucking on me. Okay, that.
Reacting videos.
Nah,
if you
that
ever
was
want to
classic
do
Ninja.
YouTube to get some quick cash, one, that's not possible, but that's low-key a lie. What you can do is just watch other people's content on camera. There are plenty of amateur YouTubers who
how
bank
about not
off of
watching on
reacting
camera at all?
viral videos, music trailers, game trailers, whatever videos they can get their hands on. Now, most of the time they're just sitting in the corner, not uttering a single word while the video just plays out. And if they do say anything, it's just like describing what's on screen already, or they just like do a nice little nose laugh or something. You can just
literally
pump these
me.
videos out. I've seen some reaction channels that pump
Literally
out multiple
me.
videos a day because of how simple it is to make. And of course, many people are frustrated with these reaction channels because they just basically steal other people's content, and their reactions aren't that transformative enough to make it fair use. Most corporations and other content creators have used YouTube's copyright system to take down some of their reaction videos, even though there are some companies out there that would take down legitimate fair use videos because they fucking hate you. But for most of the time, content creators just have to accept the fact that there's gonna be someone who just takes their video and makes a reaction video out of it just so they can make some ad revenue or whatnot. Prank videos have been a popular format
just like I'm gonna do with this
before
video.
YouTube even existed. TV shows like Punk'd and people like Tom Green and Ali G are just examples of prank content you can find on other media platforms. Some of the earliest prank videos that I remember watching as a kid back on YouTube would be from Remy Gaillard. I remember watching his Pac-Man in real life videos.
What the fuck?
And his Mario Kart in real life videos. However, what I'm talking about are the Joey Salads, Prank Invasion, OcTV, Vitaly TV, the main man from Bang Bus. I'm talking about these prank YouTubers. Back in like 2015, 2016, these guys were popping off on YouTube because of the stupid prank content they'd make on this platform, with the iconic Pranks in the Hood, Gone Wrong, Almost Died. Then you got some political pranks, some hot takes from Pissmaster himself, Joey Salads. He made videos such as N-word prank, Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter prank, Trump car destroyed in Black neighborhood prank, Bernie versus Trump. Who is more violent? Social experiment. And then we got prank invasion specialty, the kissing pranks, mommy makeout day, kissing daughters while their parents watch, making out with his sister.
This
and
type
then we
of
got
content is worse than the reaction content to me.
and they made prank videos such as homeless prank, yoga
This
pants
is some
prank,
bottom tier,
pulling
like,
up saggy pants
garbage
prank.
content.
Of course, these pranksters aren't there to just wreak havoc on society. They can be decent people who help those in need, such as Vitaly making sandwiches for the homeless.
Look at what you're doing to me. Can you guys back out?
And then you got couple pranks where they basically just lie to each other, gaslight to each other, and pretend that they cheat on each other and do really nasty shit like used condom prank. And of course, everyone lambasts these prank videos for being just stupid, ridiculous, and obviously faked. Are these YouTubers actually gonna go out of their way to go into a dangerous area, mess with strangers that they don't know, and endanger their lives?
Horny.
No, they can't be entertaining. I mean, low key, like, these prank videos are ironically entertaining because, like, these bozos are really out here embarrassing themselves in public just to make a quick
still do
buck
this
on
shit though.
YouTube.
They just
But
do
in
it for
recent times,
TikTok
YouTube
now.
has been hunkering down on these prank videos.
That's the
so
crazy
they've been mostly
part.
demonetized, which really killed the motivation for these pranksters to
They
make
literally
these videos.
still do
However,
this
there's
shit.
still plenty of people still making these kind of prank videos, such as scoring up with local gangs in the hood, gone wrong, walking with a PS5 box full of books in the hood, throwing fake gang signs at members in Compton, gone wrong, stupid tech destruction videos. For some reason, there's this audience who want to watch people destroy iPhones and other expensive electronics in various ways.
I never understood
such as
that.
drowning an iPhone in a pool of
I like
Coca-Cola,
to see people
putting
fix
a
that
PS5
shit.
through a
Not destroy
shredder,
it. That shit hurt.
blow torching
I can't
iPhones,
watch shit like that.
and a whole bunch of stupid ways to destroy iPhones. Oh wow, I wonder what's gonna happen if I smash an iPhone against the wall. Many criticize these channels for just being wasteful and stupid. Do you really need to fill an entire pool with Coca-Cola just to drown an iPhone?
An iPhone
Of course,
getting
there are
destroyed,
people
I
out
don't
there who
care
could
about
have
no
used those
fucking
iPhones for a more productive and useful purpose, and they're also contributing to the crisis that we're experiencing, such as environmental changes and e-waste. Those destroyed iPhones got to go somewhere, and unfortunately it's going to end up in some landfill, poisoning the environment around them. And like, of course, many people don't like these channels because they're just simply not creative. My favorite video is where I think it's Tech Racks. He has like a huge magnet in an iPhone, and he tries to kill the iPhone with the magnet, but then he realized the magnet isn't really doing anything, so he just slams the iPhone onto the magnet. He's like, "Look, guys, the magnet killed the iPhone."
And look at this, guys, the phone won't turn on.
But even then, for being creatively bankrupt, that's not really like a big criticism, because there are a lot of videos out on YouTube that are creatively bankrupt, but these videos get like millions of views. So there are people who genuinely enjoy this shit. I mean, if you like watching videos of iPhones getting destroyed, leave a comment below on why you do. And of course, the main reason that these channels destroy iPhones is for views and attention. People are gonna see like this ripped up iPhone thing like, Jesus, Japanese, is that actually real? And another reason people make these videos is because they're just fucking trolls. Like that's what can I say? They like to pull a little goof. They like to do a little tomfoolery once in a while. And of course, the classic example I'm going to be talking about is when Apple removed the headphone jack from, I think, the iPhone 7. These channels would basically clickbait everyone to thinking like, how to make a headphone jack in your iPhone. And they just like take a power drill and just drill the bottom of their iPhones. I think these type of videos aren't as popular on YouTube. However, I think they're making a resurgence on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that. Fast food reviewers. Food reviews are a popular kind of video on YouTube. Most food channels are about high-end restaurants from big journalist channels like Vice and Vox with Muncher and Eater. What I'm talking about is the fast food feast fanboys. Yeah. I cannot talk about fast food reviews without mentioning the main man himself, Review Bra, who runs the channel Report of the Week with his slicked back hair and his oversized three-piece suit. He's more thorough in his fast food reviews, silently chomping away at his meal, contemplating and formulating an eloquent response describing the palate of the meal he just ate. And he had reached meme status when he said this on his review of Popeye's cheddar biscuit butter butterfly shrimp.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Now, regarding other channels of fast food videos, many people have talked about how they're very similar to each other. Like, all of them eat fast food in the car. You know, they don't have like a nice intricate set or a green screen or something like that.
Eating it hot.
I'm not trying to pour shame or anything. I'm just saying. And, you know, sometimes they have like the camera like way up in their face while they eat the food.
Ew.
And most of the time they just
I hate that nigga food
surface level
videos.
criticism, where it's just like a, oh,
He
it's
be
pretty
nasty
good,
with
or
his
it's just
shit.
a, oh, it's pretty bad. And then like at the end they'd have like some score, their unique scoring system, where it's like
3 bangers. Just get 3 bangers. I would give it a best ever.
But let's rate it. Right now, I would totally recommend.
I give this chicken sandwich 6 logs out of 10. Reddit TTS videos or Reddit story videos is where basically someone just gets a text-to-speech program and they just like feed it Reddit posts and Reddit threads from subreddits such as r/askreddit or r/thetime-I-fucked-up. And
Another
these
universe,
channels are
I had a
super
food
popular
channel.
because they just find the most viral and most popular post, which you can literally just find on Reddit with just 2 clicks. And they would take these posts, have a text-to-speech program, just read it out loud to you.
People of Reddit, what was the most NSW event you ever stumbled upon in high school? I was a corncob peddler for a while at school. Girls who wanted toys but didn't want to buy them themselves, or couldn't, would pay me the cost and a bit extra for me to get it for them simply because I had no shame as a 17-year-old.
Like, they couldn't even have the audacity to just have a guy narrate it to you. You have to listen to this
horrible ass text-to-speech program narrate these Reddit posts to you.
And they also clickbait so goddamn hard with these videos. What's the most embarrassing adult tantrum you've seen? What's the most freaked up thing you saw at a sleepover? Girls who were caught petting the kitty. Ooh. What's something weird you tried in bed before you realized you're not into? And these text-to-speech programs will just read the posts and comments verbatim. These Reddit story videos aren't really that transformative, and you're just taking Reddit posts and just narrating them on camera. Not even narrating them on camera, you're just having some program just read them out loud.
I watched some of them
I wonder
before,
how
but I
long
was
it takes
bored.
to make these videos.
My new music video, Stranger, was recently released. Could I get your honest opinion?
By the way, guys, I just turned 21. Cinnamon Challenge is where you have someone film
the Cinnamon
themselves
Challenge was
trying to
dumb as
consume
hell.
a spoonful of cinnamon without any water. Now, this is kind of dangerous because cinnamon can coat and dry out your mouth and throat, resulting in coughing, gagging, vomiting, and inhaling the cinnamon could cause throat irritation and breathing problems, even risking pneumonia or a collapsed lung. Now, this challenge has been around since 2001, but it really started picking up at 2007, where a bunch of YouTubers and other content creators tried filming themselves trying out the cinnamon challenge for views and attention. I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of a stupid challenge. Who the hell would ever do this challenge in social experiments? This is sort of a spin-off from prank videos, where social experiments is basically where YouTubers recreate some scenario to happen on camera, and they record what the public's reaction is. Some examples include homeless child experiment, hot girl versus homeless girl social experiment, domestic abuse in public social experiment, 65-year-old man marries 12-year-old girl, child marriage social experiment. And then like at the end they tack on some basic ass moral lesson that the viewer is supposed to learn from the video, like, oh, help the needy and don't be an asshole. Oh, wow. One of the most notorious YouTubers known for their social experiments has to be Fusi2. I don't know what the hell's going on with Fusi right now. He had that boxing match with Deji and he lost, but back in the day, Fusi2 was really popping off with these social experiment videos, along with his prank videos that were really popular. Some of them including Spider-Man in real life prank, Mortal Kombat elevator prank, happy ending massage prank. Now, the claim to fame for him, and at least for me, are his social experiments, which include The kidnapping children prank I mentioned also includes bullying experiment, pulling hijab off experiment, and the public experiment. Yeah, he did that one. And of course, at the end of every video, Fusi would have some moral lesson to give to the audience at the end. It's like an ending of fucking Blue's Clues or something.
Hey, everybody looking right now. There's a camera right there, and you guys just walked away from a guy getting brutally beat, and you guys did nothing to help him. To stop bullying in America, it would be really sincere and kind of you guys to try to do something to stop something like that at hand. You see, we're in a position where we're blessed enough to be able to help those in need. We got shoes on our feet, we got clothes on our back, we got food to eat, and we got a roof over our head.
It's like if Darman became a prankster instead of ripping off his cast and crew. Horror list videos. I wrote in the script, I don't know why people eat this shit up, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of watch these too. And I have caught my mom watching these videos so many times. These horror list videos are pretty self-explanatory. It's a compilation of creepy clips from like Reddit or TikTok or something, while they have some spooky narration just explaining what's already happening on screen.
Some of them before, but
and most of these videos showcase some of the fakest horror videos I've ever seen in my life. And to be fair, some of the narrators provide some skepticism in their narration towards the clip.
As you can see, there
some of this
should
should
be a
be
pair
fake.
of pants just running on its
That's why I'm
own.
watching this shit like that.
Maybe this might have been a glitch with the camera. Yet others seem to think this was an apparition.
I cannot talk about horror list videos without talking about goddamn chills.
Ain't it funny, you would think you say you love me. I've been trying to get away from it sometime.
He's basically like the prime example of horror list videos with his voice, which sounds like this.
Yeah, I
of course,
hate that
the
nigga voice.
Burger King foot lettuce meme that I'm sure everyone's also seen.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
This guy's on the grind. His channel, he's been making like list videos, like 30 lists, like top 30 videos for like every few days. Dude's grinding. And another channel I wanted to shout out is Bizarre Bub. Kind of like this channel. It's all frills, no chills. Sorry, chills. And like, I'm gonna be honest, some of the clips that they find are a little spooky. To be fair, they have their fair share of goofy ass shit that they showcase. The narration's fine, it's pretty straightforward, nothing, not putting on a voice or anything. Very simple. But it makes me wonder, how easy is it to recreate these videos? I mean, there are so many channels that make these kinds of videos. These scary list videos are goddamn everywhere on YouTube. I figured the most challenging part is actually finding clips to showcase on your list videos. It's not a problem for the bigger channels because they mostly have viewers like sending in videos for them. It's like fast food, you know, if you want some fast food horror, you'd watch one of these instead of investing a few hours in a Nexpo video. And since we're on the topic of scary list videos, I'm gonna be talking about creepypasta narrations. There were a popular YouTube format back when creepypastas were really popular.
I used to watch some of them back in the
it's
day.
basically just that. They just read, it's just people narrating creepypastas. It's better than those Reddit story videos because they actually have someone narrating these videos instead of like a fucking AI program. Now I've made 3 videos about creepypastas. However, there may be some that don't know what creepypastas are, so I'm gonna get you up to speed. Creepypastas are basically short horror stories shared on various forums and image boards on the internet to scare readers. And some of the most popular creepypasta characters include Slender Man, Jeff the Killer, and Smile Dog. Now, when creepypastas were at their peak, there were a lot of channels that dedicated themselves to narrating creepypastas. They also add theatrics and moody music and sound effects to enhance the storytelling. Now I know, you're gonna show me, but Reddit stories is like the same thing, right? And I was like, yeah. I was hella into this as a kid. I remember watching Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamers when he used to make like creepypasta haunted gaming videos. I remember one time I was watching one of his videos and my aunt thought that I was like FaceTiming some random Indian guy when I was like 11 years old. Anyways, some of these creepypasta narration videos are still making videos narrating stories from the No Sleep subreddit and other short horror stories, but they don't really use the creepypasta label anymore. But yeah, some of the stories that they narrate are kind of goofy. I'm gonna put some examples on screen right now, but other than that, they're kind of like a dying breed of videos. I don't think they're as popular as they used to be, but there's still some channels out there still making horror narration videos. 3am challenges are a video platform where people would challenge themselves to do rituals or whatever weird random stuff they thought about at 3 a.m. And this includes examples such as calling ourselves on FaceTime at 3 a.m. God,
hating J-Station, yo.
Calling creepy numbers you should
really
never
another
call.
channel, just
3 a.m.
bottom tier
challenge.
fucking garbage
Do
content.
not use bath bombs at 3 a.m. I just highlight some of the most infamous YouTubers that makes these 3 a.m. challenges. We got Guava Juice, who might be responsible for creating the first 3 a.m. video. However, he might have just retitled some random ass video when the challenge was getting popular back in 2017, so we never know if he's actually the first person to make 3 a.m. videos, but he makes a lot of 3 a.m. challenge videos catering to kids, such as do not use this ghost tracker app at 3 a.m. Ghost. Do not jump on the trampoline ball pit at 3 a.m. Do not make fluffy slime at 3 a.m. Ghost. It's just goofy horror stuff to entertain kids into thinking that Guava Juice is in like a episode of Goosebumps or something. And then we got Arcade Craniacs, who pioneered the ironic 3 a.m. challenge video, where they just make like the goofiest 3 a.m. videos because it's obvious to people above the age of like 12 that these videos are fake and they're just like taking the piss. So it kind of caters to both adults and kids, because there's kids that genuinely believe this is actually like real ghost shit, and then we got the adults who are just laughing at them ironically because they're acting a little goofy. Unfortunately, there was that controversy between the two, Nikki and Edward. I think Edward still makes 3 a.m. challenge videos, but they're not as popular as they once were. And then we get to J-Station. Oh god, his 3 a.m. challenge videos have stirred up a lot of controversy, mainly because he would clickbait like recently deceased celebrities to try to get views and attention. Rip Mac Miller's Spirit Box Challenge at 3 a.m. speaks about Ariana Grande. XXX Tentacion Ouija Board Challenge at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. Etika Ouija Board Challenge at 3 a.m. Gone wrong. And rightfully so, J-Station basically became public enemy #1 on the YouTube platform. Many commentaries channels shout on him for being disrespectful to the dead. J-Station would later apologize for these videos. And even then, this wasn't even the worst of what he had done. Back in January 2020, J-Station announced to his audience that his girlfriend at the time, Alexia Morano, had been killed by a drunk driver in Toronto, Canada.
I never wanted to make a video like this, ever. Last night around 11 p.m., I got a call from her parents telling me what happened. As you guys probably know, we had a channel together called Dream Team. We just hit 300,000 subscribers. Her dream was just to get 1 million subscribers, and we were so close to doing that, guys.
Now, for some reason, J-Station would take this opportunity to make videos, 3 a.m. challenge videos, of himself making a makeshift mural for his girlfriend and attempting to contact her from the grave via a Ouija board. Because of his reputation and the ass videos he's made back then, which includes claiming to have bought children and slaves off the deep web, summoning dead animals, and becoming from a voodoo doll, many people did not believe his girlfriend was dead. Mudahar even contacted Toronto police to confirm that J-Station's girlfriend was in fact still alive. J-Station would later admit that he faked the news of his girlfriend's death for views and attention, and he planned to make a video where he would resurrect her. Alexia would later end the relationship with J-Station and deleted her YouTube channel. In a desperate attempt to save his internet career, J-Station basically just lied and accused Alexia of making up the dead hoax in the first place. I don't know if it's related or not, but J-Station was later arrested and charged with assault with a weapon against Alexia. He was told to appear in court on March 2016, 2020, but I don't know if the case was postponed or settled out of court because I couldn't find any other information regarding this case. Maybe the internet and other media platforms just lost interest on J-Station. Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny. is a pretty recent platform that I've been seeing on YouTube. And the original meme came from this tweet from Citizen Plane, where he basically just reverse tunified a bunch of Incredibles characters, including Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Dash, and then Reddit user Paralyzed Parrot 243 would later make a meme out of these images and posted the teacher's copy versus what they give you meme, where they just took the untunified image and make it look like it was shitty.
They overused the fuck out of this meme.
A little funny, kind of relatable. But however, this meme format began to spread on YouTube, and there are so many variations of the Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny meme. We got Mr. Incredible becoming ascended, Mr. Incredible becoming old, Mr. Incredible becoming sad, Mr. Incredible becoming futuristic, Mr. Incredible becoming becoming canny, Mr. Incredible becoming awkward, Mr. Incredible becoming sussy, Mr. Incredible becoming nervous, Mr. Incredible becoming fat, Mr. Incredible becoming entertained, becoming hotter. And there are so many fucking variations of this meme. The problem is, because there's so many of these formats, they're just like spamming themselves all over YouTube. Basically, the video format of this meme is just one image of Mr. Incredible and then another image. It's basically like a reaction, like a twisted amalgamation of reaction videos and list videos, because they basically just list out a bunch of pictures on like whatever the video's talking about, and then you got a reaction of Mr. Incredible, who either looks like sad, happy, scared, shitless, I don't fucking know. And most of these videos with clickbait, really weird shit. Mr. Incredible becoming canny, Mabel fan art, meme animation.
What the fuck?
Mr. Incredible becoming idiots, stupid hiding places, part 2. Mr. Incredible becoming scared, you're walked and saw it. Mr. Incredible becoming scart, you saw is on the beach is. And these Mr. Incredible memes videos basically just became a form of content farming, where they just hope little kids would just watch this. And they've also taken this format and used other characters like Chinese Eggman and Ben the dog. Okay, the salt challenge. I can't really show any examples of this, but the salt challenge, where basically people would pour salt on like their hand or their arm and then place ice on it.
Down at a molecular level, there's quite a strong attraction between the water molecules and the ions in the salt. And this means that they want to mix together to make salty water. But it requires energy to break up the ice, and it requires energy to break up the salt. The reason the hand gets hurt is because all of the energy is leaving the hand, and you actually end up forming the first levels of frostbite.
The challenge is to basically just withstand the pain for the longest time. And this challenge was popular in the early days of YouTube and other forms of social media. And due to the numbing sensation of the cold and the possible nerve damage that could occur during the stunt, many people participating in this challenge don't really feel the extent of the injuries they sustained during the challenge, only feeling the pain once the salt on their skin enters lesions created by the challenge. Just believe me, it is as painful as it sounds. Okay, so similar to these 3 AM challenge videos, ghost hunting videos have been a really popular genre in media for a little while now. I loved watching Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans as a kid, and ghost hunting is where they bust out like shit tons of equipment to find evidence of paranormal activities in the dark, like the EMF detectors, cameras, thermal graphic images and whatnot. And of course, many have speculated that these shows might be fake. Ghost hunting has been heavily criticized for just abandoning the scientific method. No scientific study ever confirmed the existence of ghosts, and as ghost hunting has become popular in other platforms like TV shows and all that, many YouTubers have began making their own ghost hunting videos. And of course, not many people buy it. I'm sure there are some people in their audience that genuinely believe in ghosts, and that these people making these ghost videos are making an authentic attempt at an investigation. But the kinds of ghost hunting videos that I'm talking about here are, let me just show you some.
What was that?
What's this?
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, these ghost hunting videos really like to amp up the intensity for views and attention. I mean, if you just turn off your brain, don't really think about it, I'm sure it's kind of funny to watch. Like, you got ghosts slamming doors and throwing shit all over the place and all that. And again, my mom is a big fan of these videos. In particular, this Vietnamese guy, I think his name's Hat Vlog, and I swear to God, this has to be some type of satire. Dude makes the most troll ghost encounters I've ever seen in my life.
The fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Bro, this shit stupid.
I bet you didn't expect this one. Yeah, so
Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio.
Sort of spread out in like Gen Z humor and all that. And yeah, these meme channels have basically just taken this opportunity to make videos using Ohio as like a trigger word to invoke young kids to click on these videos and to laugh at like the most unfunny shit I've seen on this platform. Only in Ohio! This is what happens when you go to Ohio! I actually went to Ohio in GTA 5? Only in Ohio. TikTok compilation.
Only in Ohio.
And most of these meme videos are just an amalgamation of random shit that's relevant at the time. And you just mash it together to make a Frankenstein of ADHD, 1 millisecond attention span content, brain rotting meme videos.
Very disappointing.
Oh, what the hell?
I thought in the beginning, like there were some clever Ohio jokes in like the comments of TikToks, but god damn, people just spamming only in Ohio without any attempt to be clever. And I'm not trying to sit here and say like I got the most highbrow humor. If it doesn't make you think, then what's the point? You know, I laugh at stupid shit all the time. But can we just start sharing like other states like, I don't know, Mississippi or like Kentucky or something like that? I've been shitting on a lot of creators on this platform, but now I think it's time to shit on the actual platform itself. Almost 2 years ago, YouTube announced that they're going to remove the ability to see dislike counts on videos. You can still dislike videos, but only the uploader can see the amount of dislikes a video has. The reason YouTube provides dislikes is, quote, we want to create an inclusive and respectful environment where creators have the opportunity to succeed and feel safe to express themselves. This is just one of many steps we are taking to continue the process to protect creators from harassment. Our work is not done, and we will continue to invest here. However, most, if not every single person on this platform agreed that this is a terrible change that will harm the platform. I agree, dislike bombing people just because you don't agree with their opinions and whatnot is, you know, kind of a shitty thing to do. But that doesn't mean we just have to remove the entire functionality of dislikes. Like, dislikes were used to help tell the viewer immediately without having to look through the comments or read anything, whether or not like a video is spreading misinformation or not, whether a tutorial even works or not. Like, what if someone stumbles upon some videos that share dangerous misinformation that could hurt people, and they can't immediately gauge how reliable that video is because they can't see the like to dislike ratio? Even with all the criticism and people begging for the dislike count to return, YouTube stood firm with their decision, and the dislike count remains to be hidden from the public. Although, of course, there are a lot of Google Chrome and Firefox plugins that restore the dislike count, so do as you will. ELSAGATE. Woo boy. This refers to the controversy surrounding around YouTube videos that are considered kid-friendly, not really being kid-friendly. And most of the time they take the form of janky animation from Flash, or just adults in costumes running around doing weird shit on camera. For some reason, like weird these videos would showcase stuff that no kid should ever see,
like weird fetish shit for
graphic
kids.
Violence, situation, fetishes, drugs and alcohol, nudity, and dangerous or upsetting situations and activities. And these videos would often clickbait using Mickey Mouse, Peppa Pig, Spider-Man, and Elsa, from Frozen to make kids click on these videos. And there are some channels that actually feature real children on camera, which does raise the concern of possible child abuse, despite YouTube's age restriction, which is usually a pain in the ass to deal with as a creator. Somehow these videos fly under the radar and appear on YouTube Kids, the platform that YouTube made to protect kids from this type of shit. And they would also clickbait parents and kids into thinking that their videos are educational. They'd include stuff like education, learn all the colors, nursery rhymes, so that unobservant parents would think that these kids are watching something nice and safe and educational. And they'd also plug in a shit ton of ads to get that sweet, sweet ad revenue, especially because these videos attract millions of views from little mouth breathing kids. And this controversy really heated up back in late 2017, when a lot of YouTubers and mainstream media outlets caught onto the trend. And this led to YouTube adopting stricter guidelines regarding children's content. They'd also mass delete channels and videos which fall under the ELSAGATE category, along with large amounts of other inappropriate videos and comments relating to children. And if you wanted to hear some parenting advice from a 21-year-old virgin, like if you just give your kid an iPad or just any access to the internet, can you like keep an eye on what they're doing? Just be more aware of what your kids are doing on the internet. There have been so many times where I've been outside in public. Yeah, sometimes I go outside and touch grass once in a while, where I would see like babies and toddlers with their crusty iPads with the big case that like, you know, protects it from dropping it. And they'd just be like blasting these ELSAGATE videos like full volume. It's a little worrying. And that is where the Iceberg ends. Of course, the classic me
we're about to see
these Iceberg videos
what happens
on a
when
really
you leave your child
sad
unattended
and terrible
on
note.
the internet.